The Bible's the only book that's predicted the future, my friends. Jesus of Nazareth is the only expected person in all of human history. This is why he splits the calendar between AD and BC. 700 years before Jesus was born, the prophet Isaiah said, the virgin will be with child and give birth to a son, and his name will be Immanuel, God with us. He said in chapter 53, he'd be led like a lamb to the slaughter, pierced for our transgressions, that he would die and be buried in a rich man's tomb. All the details of Jesus' life were prophesied hundreds to thousands of years before he was even born in Bethlehem, which coincidentally is prophesied in Micah chapter 5 verse 2, like 800 years before Christ is born. There is too much evidence that God is true. There is too much evidence that the Bible is the Word of God. The problem is not lack of evidence. This is the judgment. John chapter 3 verse 19, the light has come into the world, but men hate the light because their deeds were evil. It's not that we're ignorant of Jesus. We naturally hate Jesus. We're hostile to the Jesus of the Bible. So we might create a Jesus of our imagination who's fine with our sin, but that Jesus can't save you. You might have a Catholic Jesus or a Mormon Jesus or a Jehovah's Witness Jesus. That Jesus can't save you. But the Jesus of the Bible, he can save you. The problem is, he said, everybody hates him. And Jesus says, this is why the world hates me. John chapter 7, the world hates me because I testify its deeds are evil. We love the darkness. We don't want to be exposed. And I didn't come here to embarrass you tonight. If you're stuck in sexual immorality, if you're stuck in drugs, if you're stuck in sin, I didn't come here tonight to embarrass you. What I came here to do was share the gospel, the light of God. But what that does is it exposes our sin. And we utterly hate that. But that's what you need, my friends. It says, everyone who does evil hates the light and does not come to the light, because then his deeds will be exposed.